G'day, and welcome to another episode of Sage of the Dusty Page. Today, I got online and I ordered this, the Frostgrave magazine, Spellcaster, issue number 1. I was pleasantly surprised that even though I paid in US dollars, it was actually printed in Australian and got to me in no time at all. So let's get into it. So it's a nice looking cover, and just the highlights here, we've got rules on black powder firearms, horses in the frozen city, and nightly orders. And it's actually got a mini campaign in it as well. So it's a Note 5 book, but it's really nicely put together. So you get to the front, black powder firearms, alone in the crypt, horses, nightly orders, and catacombs. So it actually has 2 adventures. So Joseph here's got his editorial. So this would be somewhat backdated because this must have come out in, gee whiz, I can't tell you, a long while ago. No, and the cover art is Dmitry Burmak as well. So, yep, we get onto the black powder firearms. Having a look at the table here, they can actually do a fair bit of harm if they misfire. So, and they've got a number of pros and cons, I suppose. They're inaccurate, which is gives them a -1 to shoot, but a pro, they do +2 damage when they hit. 3, they're loud, so if they roll a 20, it's going to attract a random encounter, and then if they misfire, well, you got to roll on this table, and you could just have to reload it, or you have a dud, or a wild shot, or a small explosion destroying the firearm, or a bigger explosion, +1 shooting attack or +5 shooting attack, depends if you roll a 19 or 20. So they're expensive, starting at 50 gold crowns. Muskets are 100, and blunderbuss, a shotgun. And it takes you through being able to upgrade them and see how deep your pockets are. I like the idea of the silver bullets. They do 2 extra damage against werewolves and vampires. That's pretty cool. And of course, if you've got firearms, you'll get some new soldiers. So we've got a musketeer, a coachman, and a duelist. So 100 gold crowns for a duelist, 60 for a coachman, and 60 for a musketeer. Look, I don't like to go into the scenarios much, but this is actually a solo scenario. It's pretty cool. And it's probably well laid out for it from it's well laid out from a for you, so you can, that's how I do it, and you can create your own. Talks about a few new magic items in here as well. The quiver of the huntress, arrows of slaying, arrows of force, arrows of crumbling, explosive arrows, and webcast arrows, something out of Rambo. Then we move into horses and some rules around mounted models and mounted profiles. So you get some bonuses to move and fight, and you get some minuses to shoot. And then a riderless horse statistics. So what else? And it takes it through different things: mounting, dismounting, how it fares over rough ground, which has got another table for a stumble table, jumping, climbing, and carrying treasure. And then it talks about mounted combat, shooting, rustling, and then spell effects of control, animal, and mind control. So yeah, it may not be so good if your wizard's riding a horse and he gets and his horse gets taken over by another wizard. And then you can buy a seasoned horse for a greater amount of money. You move into nightly orders, and basically, when I had a first look at this, they bring a little bonus. So Knights and Templars from this order have a basic stat of +3 to fight, and they receive +2 to fight whenever they're fighting undead or demons. So, and each of the nightly orders have some sort of benefit, as I could see. So some have got more health. Some have the ability to, you know, they may spend an action to heal 3 points of damage that they have suffered. So that's a pretty cool bonus. And then we go into Catacombs of the Evrenbright. So this is way back it goes back to 2017. I think with this you need to sort of probably use some of the terrain stuff that the company had. So, because it was launched in at Adepticon and designed to be played on the use of dungeon terrain accessories produced by Death Ray Designs. So there you go. And it's actually a series of scenarios. There's one, that's 2, 3. And that's it. I'll slowly purchase more of these. I think there's 7 now. Available through Drive-Thru RPG. So you can log on there, get them printed and delivered to your house. It was probably $30 each. So yeah, I think it's worth it. It adds a bit more flavour. The second one is coming, and it's got dragons in it, and I'm really looking forward to that. So, but anyway, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.